Good afternoon, everyone. How are we on a Friday afternoon? I want to introduce a dear friend of mine, Eli Huang, who is a Chinese herbalist and acupuncturist, and also a beauty therapist. 3 in 1. How amazing is that? And Eli, as a health professional, is going to talk to us about well-being and lifestyle choices and anti-aging. So over to you, Eli. Thank you.
Thanks, Usha. We're going to go. Let me know if you need to take a second.
Yep, you can go.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Usha, for inviting me on. And I'm looking forward to our series of videos. So there'll be more to come. And I'm happy to talk about, well-being and anti-aging, because I love that topic. I've been looking at aging for so long. I'm being a beauty therapist of 19 years and a holistic Chinese medicine practitioner of 12. I really sort of marry the two together, like we can put stuff on our skin and look beautiful from the outside, but we also have to take care of our inside, because the skin, I believe, is a reflection of our internal health. So it all starts from inside. Like if you are putting the best creams, the most expensive cream on the market, but you're not looking after your well-being and your health internally, you're not going to get the best results. So that's why I think we need to look at both aspects when it comes to aging and well-being. So today I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I just wanted to basically touch on my top few tips that I personally follow basically for a healthier body and younger looking skin. So I wanted to touch on my few sort of top points and essentials that I think we can all start following if you haven't already, and I'll explain the sort of reasons behind it. So my number one tip is, if you want to look younger, then you have to stay out of the sun. As much as we love being, if you're in Australia, you love the beach, being a sun bunny, actually the sun is what they call, we have UVA and UVB rays. So UVA is UV aging rays and UVB is UV burning. So when we go out and get a tan, it's actually not a tan, it's actually a burn at the very deep levels of the skin. So that brown is a melanin getting darker, and it's actually burnt the skin like to a crisp. So, having a tan, unless it's fake tan, is actually not healthy. And then if you look at a different topic, make sure the fake tan is healthy, is natural as well, right? So basically, even though we need the vitamin D in our body, we can't just go and lie in the sun between the hours of 11 and 2, which is quite strong in Australia if that's where you live. So the next thing is, basically, if you're going to go in the sun, make sure you're having adequate sun protection. You're wearing at least SPF 30 plus, and basically, the sun is like your worst enemy when it comes to aging. That's why you see the Asians, they love having the big brim hats, they're carrying their umbrellas in the summertime because they're like, oh, the sun. So in the Asian countries, it's all about brightening the skin. So actually the whiter your skin, the healthier you are, because you haven't had sun damage. But in the Western culture, it's the opposite, right? The darker your skin, the healthier it is, but it's actually a burn. So we don't consider that. So it's funny how the two cultures are completely opposite. Right. So my second tip to basically younger looking skin is to moisturize your skin from the inside out. So we all know the importance of water. So we don't drink nearly enough water, and our skin is actually made from about 80 to 90% water. So we really need to make sure we're hydrating from the inside out. No matter how good your moisturizer is, if you're not having internal hydration, you're going to see dryness and cracks in your skin. So at least 2 liters of water daily. And if you weigh a lot more, then definitely more than that. So it's all percentage wise. So that's my second tip, to make sure we hydrate. And I don't see that nearly enough. In my clinic, most clients are chronically dehydrated, and that is really affecting our health as well as our skin. So making sure we are consistently hydrated from the inside out, because when you're drinking enough, you actually see your skin will actually look a lot better as well. Thirdly is having a healthy lifestyle. So a lot of us want younger looking skin, but it starts from the inside. So if you're smoking a lot, drinking a lot, having a lot of caffeine, then that is going to obviously affect our health internally, as well as reflect what your skin is looking like externally. So remember that we really need to take good effort into having a more healthier diet and lifestyle. Making sure we're actually having a really good proper diet and nutrition. We're not eating junk. We're not eating highly processed foods that, that sort of, has lots of additives and preservatives that we don't know about. So yeah, you're really trying to look after your health with high quality ingredient products that have been sourced properly and sustainably, and that is producing good nutrition to nourish all the trillions and trillions of cells that need all that good nutrition in our body. So when we have good internal nutrition, we're going to see benefits for our aging and our health externally as well. And then also sleep. So sleep is a big issue I find with clients. They don't sleep well. And if you're not sleeping well, you're going to reach for junk. You're going to be eating ice cream because you're trying to get through the day. You're going to be reaching for your 4th cup of coffee because you're just running on empty, right? You're so tired. You just need that next pick me up. You're going for lots of sugar, lots of caffeine, and that then spirals down because then it's also sort of like a spiral effect. The next day you'll also have bad sleep and you're just repeating the pattern. So unless you really get to the root cause of why your sleep is not where it should be, like you're getting a solid sort of 7 to 8 hours, you know, of not really interrupted sleep, but you're waking up refreshed, you're not going to reach for the crappy junk food or the caffeine. So you really have to look after your sleep patterns. And if you're not sleeping well, then sort of look at what you can do to you know, get a better night's sleep, because that also affects your health and your vitality and skin, because we all know one bad night of sleep, you can wake up looking 10 years older the next day, right, Usha?
Absolutely.
So sleep is so important. So if you're not getting good shut eye, making sure you speak to someone, or, you know, let us know and we can, you know, put you in the right direction where we can get you to get better sleep. And then, you know, another tip is basically, I love using a really good skincare routine. So it's really important what sort of skincare we're actually putting on our face, because anything we're putting into our skin, which is our largest organ, is actually getting absorbed into our bloodstream within 24 seconds approximately, you know, so give or take. So we really need to be mindful of, you know, there's so much skincare that is not actually good for our health. So we need to be sure that whatever you're putting on your face and body, that it is natural, it doesn't have toxins, known endocrine and hormone disruptors, that we're actually putting good quality skincare on our skin that is going to both help and be active in terms of looking after our skin and helping with younger looking skin, but it's also natural, so it's not going to harm us as well. So we really need to make sure we are following and getting a good quality skincare products, as well as following a couple of basic skincare routines. So we've all heard of sort of cleanse, tone, and moisturize. And that is important because we're exposed to so much environmental toxins every day. We really need to cleanse all that off before going to bed at night, to making sure our skin is fresh and allowing all of that debris and epidermis, dead skin cells, to exfoliate off, so allowing the fresh skin to grow through. So I am a big believer in really having a good cleansing routine, you know, late at night, to make sure your skin is clean of all the debris. Even if you don't wear makeup, we're actually absorbing so much dirt and pollution that you can't see. You can see the makeup, but you're not see all the other pollution and gunk that your pores have absorbed in. So cleansing is really important. So is toning. So toning sort of sets the pH back to sort of the right pH on our body, because when we strip the skin off from the cleanser, we really need a good sort of toner to rebalance that. And then again, if you're looking for anti-aging products, the best, most active ingredients are looking for a good serum. So making sure your serum has lots of active products that is going to help to boost that additional anti-aging quality and give you all the peptides and all the active ingredients that you need to look after your skin. And then lastly, to moisturize. So remember, nighttime, you don't need a SPF, but morning, definitely add a sunblock over your skin. So I think that was kind of like my top tips. You know, there was a few there, and we can definitely go into each one in more detail. But if you haven't already, start, you know, looking at some of those things for your own diet and lifestyle, and yeah, start getting your body back on track to sort of having younger, healthier looking skin.
Wonderful. That was an awful lot of amazing information. That was a lot of amazing information, Ellie. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. So would you recommend one does the skincare routine twice a day or once a day?
I think that it is best to do a really good cleanse at night. In the morning, depending on time, you can have a morning shower and evening shower. Definitely do the cleanse as well. Obviously, your skin is not dirty in the morning. So, you know, if you have a really good toner, you can, if you're pressed for time and you don't shower in the morning, you can skip that step and go straight for toning and moisturizing, because the toner, if it's a good toner, will take off anything. But like I said, remember the moisturizer absorbs already into the skin fairly quickly as well. So if your skin is quite fresh in the morning, yeah, you can skip that step, but I think you definitely still need all the other steps. You definitely still need to tone, you need to, you know, to moisturize, and you need to put sunblock on. But evening is when you can take that time to definitely put really good time into doing a proper skincare routine where you are cleansing, toning, serum, moisturize, you know, eye cream, whatever else, but really taking that time to do it. Definitely if you've got a morning, yeah, it doesn't harm you to cleanse the skin for sure. So yeah.
So if one was to do it once a day, then nighttime would be the best time to do it. Right.
Yeah, because we've come back from, you know, external environment, unless you're home all day, which probably most of us are at the moment. But, you know, it's not to say that you're not absorbing things in your house and if you got pets and whatever else. So 100%. Yeah, I still think we definitely have a bit more time in the night because we're not rushing to work, that we can really take that time to really spend on our skin and really give it all the love and attention it needs.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much for your time, Ellie. That was priceless information, and look forward to doing another one with you shortly. Thank you.
Thanks, Usha.
Bye now.
Bye.